Hello everybody, how's everybody doing today? It's another Christmas day, another Christmas videos. Go look at all of them that I've done. It's December something or other. It's getting up there, it's getting closer towards that Christmas special day. But I want to talk about special days, special Christmas day. Remember that when you were a little kid? And Christmas was so special, so magical, so incredible, unbelievable. Is there a Santa? Yes, there is. Of course there is. There is a Santa. He lives. He will be coming to my house to bring me exactly what I want. You remember those days? Magical, incredible, fantasy. Not at that time it wasn't. It was real. It wasn't a fantasy. But as you get older, you realize, but what a great time when you're little, that mindset to really believe that someone's flying around in the sky in a red suit and a hat similar to this, with reindeer flying in the sky, pulling a sleigh full of gifts and coming to your house, going to land on your roof. What kind of craziness is that? That's the most unbelievable thing you had going in your life back then. Santa, you think about him all year long, and then it becomes, then Thanksgiving comes around, and you know it's getting closer, then December 1st. And then you just start hearing the music and everything else involved with Christmas. If you live up north or wherever it snows, it starts getting cold and snows and all that Christmassy stuff, and getting the Christmas tree and lighting the tree and all those crazy things, and waiting and waiting. 24 days till Christmas, 23 days, and that's all your parents hear from you. Blah, 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 blah. Christmas, 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 present. I want this, I want that. And you got your list going. You started out with 2 or 3 things, and then it's 5 or 6 things, and then it's like 25 things, and that was all in the matter of like 45 seconds. And it's just remember that magical time? Can you really stop and think? Try to stop yourself today and think about how incredible that was. Go to your favorite spot, and sit down. Just try to really get into deep thought and think of how incredible believing that Santa existed, knowing that Santa existed. A guy flying around the air, being pulled by flying reindeer in a red sleigh full of gifts with a red suit and unbelievable how magical that was. And there's actually people alive today, large and small, young and old, that still believe. Let's concentrate on the younger ones, right? The magical time. They don't believe. They know for a fact, and you can't tell them different. If you do, you probably get kicked in the shin. But let's don't go to that extreme. Just imagine that remember, if you could just find a special place today and just remember how magical, what was going on through your mind, the belief that you had, and watching the cartoons and the shows and the Christmas shows on TV during Christmas, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with the Abominable Snowman, and all those just special shows that you watch, and the whole thing, the cooking, and the few presents they put out early. Your parents would put out early under the tree, so get you all psyched up and everything a few days before Christmas, and they'd let you shake packages and things like that, and all the decorations and the glitter on the tree and the star on top, and the whole everything involved with it. What a crazy time, and wishing for those special things. I hope I get my bike. I want this and I want that, and gosh, if you can just get in that place today and really remember, bring yourself back, and just remember, and that will really help you get into that Christmas mindset. I was about to say Christmas spirit, but I didn't even have to, not Christmas spirit even, just the Christmas mindset. You don't have to be jolly and crazy like me, but just get into that remembrance, that remember how great and fantastic it was, and just so real, and just so special and magical. And get with a couple kids today. Say, just stop and look and see what they're doing in the stores, and see ask them about Santa. Some kid, are you anxious for Santa to come, or say something, and see how their face lights up, and just see if they start blah, 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 and just talking about Christmas and Santa and what they want, and just try to go back. Just go back in your mind. Only takes me a second and a half to do that. I kind of live there, but just do that today. That's all I wanted to say. That magical time. Try to remember. Get in that special place today and go back and think of how special that was. I think the word is magical. Do that today. Go out and say hello to a couple kids. Say hello to a couple old friends today. Get them in the Christmas spirit. Ask them if they remember something about Christmas, what their favorite moment was, what they really remember. Do it. You'll be glad you did. Go back. Find that special place today and go back. Give somebody a call that you know today and say Merry Christmas and ask them that question. What do you remember? Get them to think. Get them to go back. Ask them what their special moment was in Christmas that they remember, or 2 or 3. Their special gift was, things like that. Ask them that today. Wouldn't that be great? Get in that mindset. Like I said, you don't have to be overflowing with joy and all that like I am, walking around the street all the time and people are wondering what that guy, who is that guy and why is he without supervision? But just, and get somebody else to get into that mindset with you today. Do that. Bring them into that Christmas spirit, that magical time. Make them remember. Make them work on remembering how great it really was to be a kid and to remember those things. Do it. And then ask them what they want for Christmas, what they want Santa to bring, and see how that face lights up and see what they tell you. But remember, if you too find yourself wondering how magical it was way back then, find that special place today. Go there, be there, and share it with someone. Before I get emotional, I better go. Thanks for being here for me today. And remember, Santa is on his way.